Alright. There we go. Yeah, turn down the game volume. I have it set up so that the... What is it? Desktop audio is louder? I just think it, fits a bit better. Thematically is the wrong word. It's just a bit nicer to have the, in-game menu music playing over the loading screen. Oh, hello, G-Sock.
Hello, good hunter.
That audio is a bit delayed on my end. I saw her image pop up on stream, but then I heard nothing. Good thing everything's working right now. Hope you're doing well. People are from the moon. I don't know how many of these streams you've seen previously, but, how many hours in am I? 14? Something around that mark. Things are weird. People are from the moon. A lot of characters that seem like they should have died didn't, and shouldn't, and they died in really weird ways.
There's no one in front of OSF headquarters. There aren't any OSF.
Oh, they really just
National
had two of
Defense
these
Forces.
save people just randomly positioned around. Alright. Let's see if I can give a Cliff Notes. You join child soldier military camp of this obviously dystopian society that nobody is suspicious about. You met this girl who's, he says, maybe around 5 separate times, looks like the girl who saved his life several years ago. He repeats that ad nauseum. We're fighting these weird monsters that look like garbage got glued together and came alive. So that's fun. We're on a team. Let's see what else. We did some team training, and then one of our friends got shot with a bullet and turned into a literal living shrine, that then tried to kill us. See what happens next. This kid here, who was throwing up death flags from the second we saw him, surprisingly did not die until, this scene here. Took me several more chapters to actually be correct on that front. But he got taken in for personality rehabilitation, and had his brain rewired to be our mortal enemy, and then he killed our commanding officer in this scene right here. And that also, I think, that activated some sort of stress-related power in us, which made a black hole manifest. And it's slowly growing larger in relation to the main character's power. And it threatens to destroy the world, but we don't learn about that for a little while. We become fugitives. That's about all that happened in that chapter. We go to a hospital, an old abandoned hospital, and he is there, but not evil anymore, for a very limited amount of time. Government's plan, they found ampules, which looked like the same thing that turned our friend into a monster mash. Yeah, that thing there. Yeah. Oh, and we also discover, it's because we break into some sort of strange facility that's run by the anti-government, I think? Yeah, because the government's the one that's trying to kill the others. And there's an anti-government who is trying to bioengineer super others, I think. And they're also harvesting human brains en masse, because others eat human brains. Only the brains, for some reason. And it turns out that our main character, Yuito, has been getting headaches, because he is a normal human who is genetically altered to have superpowers. And he has to drink liquefied human brains in order to stop himself from getting headaches. Our lost memories lead. This guy helps us escape. he comes back and tries to kill us again. I think he actually manages to kidnap the main character. Oh, and then we, like, run away from everywhere up to this big, big mountain. And there's an absolutely gigantic complex filled with all of the knowledge in human history. And they constantly what's the correct word? They keep saying that it's a small religious organization, despite the fact that when you look at it from above, on like a cliffside, you can see that it's a building, like constructed of like cubes and triangles, that spreads for multiple kilometers. And they're like, it's a small religious institution, and it's very clearly not. They've got this giant, massive computer library. I think it's just a giant computer. And that's where they learn that 3,000 years ago, humans escaped to the moon because the Earth was polluted, I think. And then 1,000 years ago, or no, 2,000 years ago, so 1,000 years after that happened, they sent a small group of people, a group of settlers, back to Earth. And they re-established a colony there, which is where all modern humans come from. But they couldn't contact back to the moon or send any new things from the moon to Earth because something appeared in the atmosphere called the extinction belt. And it just looks like there's a giant oil slick in the sky. I had a whole bunch of problems about not being able to communicate with the moon. Just, you know, if photography is sufficiently advanced, just take a big sign and point it at the moon. They can just zoom in. Like, sure, you can't communicate via radio or something because of reasons. They just said you can't communicate, so that's the reason. And we don't know if there's still people on the moon. And others just sort of popped out of nowhere. I think that's after the new settlers arrive. I'm not entirely clear. Oh, and there's a second main character called Kasane. Let's see if I can... Yeah, Kasane. You can choose to either play as the male main or the female main. Yuito or Kasane. And Kasane has her own story that's going on in parallel to Yuito's, but, you know, the same core pieces. And when the black hole opened, instead of nothing happening, Kasane got zapped 50 years into the future. And Yuito, 50 years in the future, said, you need to go back in time and kill my past self so that the black hole doesn't grow any bigger. But they decide not to. And then we've gone back to Suo, which is the city where we came from that branded us traitors because we opened the black hole in the sky. And our friend who threw up death flags back in Chapter 0 has finally died because he went evil and tried to kill us, but then his brain malfunctioned because of all the personality rehabilitation and he just sort of dies. I thought it would be a lot more dramatic than that. He could have died in a much more interesting way, but he just sort of has a brain hemorrhage and falls over. And that's it. That's the entire story. I probably skipped a couple of things. It's been 14 hours worth of gameplay. But if I went into any more detail, I'd probably have a brain hemorrhage. And also, I don't remember most of it. There's a lot of interpersonal stuff that happens as well.
Since we got to headquarters.
They must have ordered everyone out. The only person in that room is Chief Sumeragi.
Also, we have the power to use our
So,
friend's
he's waiting for
superpowers.
me. Just like I thought.
I think everyone has that power, but
Going forward.
it's unclear.
Do your best talking to the chief.
You mean the network's going to get cut off?
No. I'll tell you why later. Just do your best.
Got it. Will do. Everyone ready?
Also,
Here we
there's a
go.
whole bunch of anime dialogue and cutscenes, which I do not know how to deal with because I don't want to talk over them.
Kaito.
Also, I think this is our older brother, if I'm
I
remembering
figured you'd come
correctly.
by. Yuito,
I wanted to talk to the new Himuka government about Seiran, so here I am. I figured since you're with the government, you'd listen to me.
Your safety has been assured for that purpose.
What?
I assume you want me to remove your status as a rebel?
If our safety has been
Before we
assured,
get
why
into
did you
that,
send
Kaito,
our brainwashed friend out
there's
after
something
us?
I need to ask you. Was it you that sent Nagi after me?
What if it was?
Sometimes they do just have the mouths
How
model,
could...
the mouths move.
Unfortunately,
See?
he failed.
There they go.
We gave him so many enhancements, yet he was still a failure.
Don't say that about Nagi!
Yuito, I know how you feel, but
It is awful, but you must hold yourself back.
Also, fun fact
Why, Kaito?
about this
Why
dystopian
would you
world
do
is
that?
that they
What
give
did Nagi ever do?
all of their child soldiers hormone blockers that prevent them from
He knew
aging.
about the secret of metamorphosis, so he was rehabilitated. I'm sure you know all about that. He was the perfect subject for testing power enhancement on an OSF soldier. Also, he was exactly what we needed to tame you. That power of yours. New Himuka needs the special gravikinesis.
I don't remember
power you
what they
have.
specifically used, but it's some
I
sort of
thought
weird
you'd be open to the
anti-aging
idea
thing.
If we used your friend.
I just said
But you
hormone
really are
blockers because I didn't
irritating.
know what else to say.
You
That
did
might have been
all
how
of
they
that
phrased
to
it.
Nagi just to get my power?
I wouldn't have needed to do this if you had just done what the government wanted. If you had come to me as soon as you were branded a rebel, I could have taken care of it. You've always been like this. You do whatever you want without listening to my advice. You don't act at
Yeah,
all
so
like
that
a
that
Sumeragi.
guy on
That's my father
the
never
left
told
side
you.
of the screen there is 50
Tell
years
me what?
old.
That it's our destiny to fulfill the wishes of Yakumo Sumeragi.
Wishes?
Big guy.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to know.
Does it have
And
something
he
to do
reminds
with
you
the
of how
moon?
old he is in every
Yakumo
single
Sumeragi
conversation
was
with
one of
him.
the first colonists from the moon.
Where did you learn that?
In Togetsu. We went to Togetsu and found a lot of information that New Himuka is hiding.
You went to Togetsu? So that's where you disappeared to.
I already told you I want to talk. If we don't stop Togetsu, New Himuka will...
There isn't a single piece of information that comes out of Togetsu worth trusting.
What?
Don't tell me you've been brainwashed.
How did you...
Who
What?
are you calling brainwashed? We looked into what we learned in Togetsu, and we think we can trust it.
How did you know we came from the moon?
Silence!
Nothing in Togetsu can be
Just
trusted.
seduced by them without knowing Yakumo Sumeragi's noble purpose.
How did those
I'll
two
teach
statements
you
come
a
out of his
lesson
mouth
real
in the
history.
same 5-minute period?
We were sent to Earth, our motherland, in order to reduce the human population on the moon.
And now he's just...
Not only that,
Oy.
they created the extinction belt and sealed the colonists on Earth.
What? The extinction belt was created by the people on the moon?
Now you see just how diabolical the moon is. After much hardship, Yakumo Sumeragi created New Himuka and came to a decision that someday we
The
would
dialogue in
destroy
this
the
game is
extinction belt
wild.
and attack the moon. We inherited Yakumo Sumeragi's will, and we must exact our revenge on the moon.
Revenge?
Just say the people on the
That's
moon.
what
Stop
Yakumo
saying the
wanted?
moon.
Yes, it is our destiny to fulfill the Founding Fathers' wishes. It is that very reason New Himuka exists. Now you see what it is you must do, what your duty is as a descendant of Yakumo. If we use your gravikinesis, we can move the extinction belt. The time has come to open the path to the moon and get our revenge.
I don't have that kind of power.
It's possible if you connect to all the citizens through SAS. Even if it's just a normal person's brain, with thousands, tens of thousands connected together, your brain functions will expand exponentially. By connecting so many psionics, New Himuka's military strength will increase rapidly.
Connecting civilians to SAS. Ridiculous. Only psionics can endure that kind of pain.
Whether or not they can
That's
endure
why
is of
they'll
no
all
importance.
die.
The only thing we need are their brains.
Goodness.
Actually, it would be best to eliminate their pesky personalities. And personality rehabilitation technology makes that easy.
You aren't.
Stop it! People aren't a means to an end.
What is the point of getting revenge on the moon if you kill everyone doing
It's
it?
stupid to get revenge for a 2,000-year-old grudge. I think what the people from the moon did was wrong too. They made the extinction belt. But do you really think it's right to force civilians into this?
That is the will of Yakumo Sumeragi.
Yakumo this, Yakumo that. He died a long time ago.
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive.
Oh, well, there goes my
What are
theory.
you-
I thought Yuito might have gone
Deep beneath
back in
Sumo,
time and become
even now,
Yakumo.
he is waiting for his revenge.
Are you referring to cold sleep?
Just like Kagura.
I was shocked as well when our father first told me. And it was at that same time I realized the destiny that awaits. Grow up. There's so much you need to
Why-
understand about what it means to be
Why
a
get to
Sumeragi.
Yuito with this childhood indoctrination?
Destiny? Who
Why his
cares?
older brother?
Because it's a 2,000-year-old tradition? Because I'm a Sumeragi?
Also, what's happening to Kasane
That's
right
just an
now?
excuse
I've
to stop
entirely
yourself from
forgotten.
thinking about it. I'll never be like you. I want to find the truth, evaluate it, and decide for myself.
You'll lose the honor of our family name.
I don't care. With or without the Sumeragi name, I'm still me.
What? Yuito. You...
I guess this also makes it, you know... I guess it makes sense that we weren't mad at Kasane for killing our father,
I suppose all I can
even
do
though we
is
didn't
force
know
you
that
to
he was
cooperate.
evil at the time and when
I was
we
hoping
forgave
you'd
her.
listen to me, but I guess that's out of the question. Sorry, but I don't plan on getting caught now.
What?
You are betraying our father.
Looked like you just struck a pose
No, I
there.
am.
Like
I
the
think Dad
the
would
Michael
understand.
Jackson one hand up, one hand down, looking to the side. No, that was Queen, right? It
Fool.
was one of those two.
I have something important to tell you. Can you get to the safe zone?
Tell me what? All right, let's just get out of here.
If you're communicating through brainwaves, I feel like you don't have to commit too much attention to that. You can just run and talk, right? And I guess communicating through brainwaves inherently takes
We'll
focus.
stand out if we hang around here. We should move to the safe zone.
Oh, look at all these enemies here. Hello, Saveman. Yeah, for some reason they decided to anthropomorphize the saving system. And it's just this man that follows us around everywhere. And his power is to... What is it? Like, his power is specifically that he saves your game in-universe. Like, it's eidetic memory. Here he is again, somehow. Yeah, I thought I'd have to fight. I thought something would happen. But also he has the power to go completely unnoticed by those he doesn't want to see him. Which is why nobody reacts to the save NPC just loitering around everywhere.
There is no one around here.
What do you want to tell him, Wataru?
There was no one
Shouldn't
anywhere.
we get out of Suo and rethink our plans for now?
No, I want to tell you right away. Everything the chief just said, I was able to use the system to record the video and audio for all of it.
What? Didn't you say that recording was prohibited?
But,
There are ways ways to get around that. It does, in fact, take a certain amount of skill, though.
That's so dangerous. If you got caught, personality rehabilitation would be the least of your worries.
He's in a safe location
We were
right
all
now,
in
though.
danger, and I covered my trail. But yeah, it was risky, so there won't be a second time.
Oh, so you said you couldn't support us because you were focusing on them.
Yeah. We also don't know how old everyone else
Recorded the
is.
conversation
I'm
with
assuming
my
that
brother.
Luca, the short green-haired one's,
You're
probably
thinking
a
about the
lot
key
older
card
than
for
everyone
Bucky
else,
gave
too.
you.
If we access
Like,
our
at least
Habaki,
20s.
we can send the data
Based
to
on how he
everyone in
acts and
Yuhimuka.
talks and who he's siblings
Yeah,
with.
that's right. We can complete Major General Fubuki's mission. Then my brother and father's name will be dragged through the dirt.
Yeah, it's fine. They're
Yuito.
planning on killing the entire
your
human
family's involved.
population.
But you're not responsible for the things they've done. I respect my commander's decision, and I'm ready to take on this burden with you. We're a team.
We know you have some hard decisions to make, but we all feel the same as Gemma. Allow us to help carry the burden.
Thanks, guys. Honestly, I'm not sure if destroying what my father and brother built is the right thing to do. But now I know that...
Okay, I've sent you the location data.
Let's head there right now.
The game also doesn't like letting you walk places. It would much rather give you instant teleportation spots to locations. Also, I don't think there are any side quests in this game. As far as I can tell, it's just this straight, narrow path of main quest. Which is interesting, because it means they have to have very specifically balanced every single encounter around how much experience you would have gotten by that point in the game.
I hope the key card we got from Major General Fubuki gets us through. Are we inside Arahabaki? This feels different than the place we visited on that field trip. I don't recognize it at all.
It's installed below Suo. It goes down pretty far, but only the upper levels are open to the public.
I believe this is the secure site where they control it. Fubuki was only allowed restricted access, so we don't know much.
We should be able to access it from somewhere around here.
It doesn't look like there's anyone suspicious around.
Oh, by the way,
But I
since
do
she
see
has
that it's
clairvoyance,
awfully big in there.
which is why she has
Got it.
knowledge of areas before
me
we
when you
get
see
there
something.
as well.
First, let's look for an access terminal.
Kaito wouldn't even listen to us about stopping the war with Seiran.
It seemed like he stopped listening as soon as he heard Togetsu was involved.
He was shocked. He didn't think you'd turn against him.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
But apparently
Well,
they've
I'm glad I
spoken
said
to
what I
each other
wanted to.
like 5 times in their
You
entire
didn't have any
lives.
opportunities to speak frankly with the chief?
Not at all. We've never been close. My brother has always followed in our father's footsteps, unlike me. I think my brother just did what he thought was right. I still can't forgive him, though.
Just because you're brothers doesn't necessarily mean you understand each other. There was a lot I didn't get about my brother.
Former Major General Karin seems like he's a bigger problem than my brother. Us younger brothers have it hard.
We do?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. There's
Something's coming at 10 o'clock.
so as I mentioned previously, you can also play this campaign
What?
alongside
This place. What's an other doing here?
the female lead Kyoka.
Did someone realize you
I
were
think
there
yes,
and lured it
Kyoka.
in?
Maybe...
And she has
There's
her
no
own
point
team of
thinking about
allies. And one of them
Just
is
have to be careful.
one of the original people that came from the moon.
The connection is bad inside our.
Why is he the only one with
It
me?
might take time for me to receive the video data.
Luca should be here too.
Understood. Go as fast.
I mean... Yeah, Luca, get back in here.
as you can. It's a dead end. We might be able to make a path if we lower the bridge.
But that bridge is up.
Nope.
means it's Yuito's time to shine.
Okay, that
Seems
worked.
unnecessary.
There's no way there should be others inside our Habaki, right?
Yeah, so this is what I meant when I said they look like they're garbage that got glued together.
That's a fast one. Use SAS, Yuito. Fight speed with speed.
Go, Yuito.
Alright then. And also the lock-on system is one of the worst things I've ever had to experience.
Leave it to me.
Do you need help? I need your help.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
I can hit it.
I guess setting everything on fire will do that. Oh, whoops. Was it 5? Okay, 5 cancels everything out. But yeah, that's combat.
Go, Yuito.
There are combat items in here.
I need your help.
There's no way to fight anything in there. Alright, which one looks like the critical path? Probably straightforwards. Ah. Can I just, like, go around? Alright. I know there's a character in this game who has the ability to move hyperspeed, which is, on the other team's crew, so I guess we'll just come back here on the other team. And by we, I mean probably just me on a second playthrough. I don't know how interesting it would be to go through the exact same story again, just from a slightly different perspective. I doubt not much. I don't know what I just said. Probably made sense. Did not want to talk to you again. What happens if I use this thing? Oh, it's one of these. This game has barely character action combat, but it's so terribly difficult to actually get perfect dodges off. Unlike many other character action combat style games.
I need your help.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Now die.
I feel like I must have... Well, no. I just said something that I actually had no idea about.
Finish this, Yuito.
But it feels like I've been playing for long enough and I haven't leveled up recently enough that there's a good chance that I might have gotten to the point where I can unlock new skills. Check after this combat encounter. Oh! Okay. Yeah, so something that I've actually been saying, I remember I said this a while ago, is that I think, because when you lower enemies' break bars to a certain point, you get a special finisher on them. And I'm fairly certain that if you use the special finisher on, on the final enemy in an area, it has an extra special animation. Because you probably saw that on the other two enemies that I used the finisher on, I just lifted them up into the air and crushed them. But there was a special one for that one, which is probably confirmation that you get a special animation for it. Okay. Brain map. I've got 5 whole battle points. Alright, I'm gonna need 6 for the next level, so that I can actually finally get the full attack chain. This game is a bit bizarre with the unlockables. Oh, those moving walkway things that they have in airports. Perfect. Oh.
I need your help.
You installed that one backwards, guys.
I'm using this to go.
Oh, okay. There's a big scary one back there. Okay, it's fine. The enemy designs in this game are literal nonsense.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
I can hit it.
That was impressive. Don't get burned.
Leave it to me.
Oh, okay. Why is that thing's name what it is? Oh, probably because it shoots literal snot. That would make sense.
You handle this?
Even if that was its attack style, I don't think I would name the enemy that.
Here we go. There. I need your help.
Ow. I would not have expected Booger Sabbat to be a difficult enemy. Oh, they did it again. Interesting. They have the double setup of
Some help, Luca.
you use your teleporter to get through this wall and your speedster to get through the other one. Let me... Oh my goodness. Alright. It better be 8,000. That was a nightmare to climb. Also, this is like a central computing unit. Why is there lava pouring out of it? This place looks like, oh,
It
whoops.
sprays something like oil. Don't get it on you.
What's that game? Soma. This looks like the computer technology from Soma.
Need your help.
Alright, I was trying to travel in the air, but apparently that's just not possible.
That must be its weak spot.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Oh, that's amusing.
Leave it to me.
What? Oh, those are the media drones. I forgot they existed. Ow, ow.
Help, Luca.
I just thought that was a fancy little checkpoint. Like the Material Emancipation Grill. But apparently it is the Human Emancipation Grill. Oh, we need to take... Is this an elevator? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
How are we doing on the video data, Watru? The data's ready.
Oh, not another
So
one.
bad, it's taking time to send. It'll be a little longer.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually know what Tsugumi's equivalent is on the other team. Because one of the things that's fairly clear is that most members have counterparts on the opposing side's team. For instance, this character I'm playing now makes you invincible when you get hit, and I believe his counterpart is supposed to be the one that turns you invisible on the enemy team. But the enemy team has lightning, super speed, and invisibility. And lightning is the counterpoint to fire, because it's just a damage bonus. And super speed is the counterpoint... Oh wait, no, I'm forgetting an entire member of the enemy team in that case. Who is it? Because I was thinking there were only 3 for some reason. Who is it?
Careful.
There's lightning, super speed, invisibility. I've completely forgotten. I have no idea what the purpose of that is. Is it a loading screen? The fact that I had to push down the door and then press that button just to open this door here? That has to be a hidden loading screen, right? Because why not just have the button next to the door? Yeah, I don't think these are puzzles, guys. If you're attempting to create puzzles... Okay, it was just to lull you into a false sense of security, maybe?
I'm using this, Tsugumi. Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Oh, these enemies are a pain. Alright, you know what? These enemies are annoying enough that I'm gonna go Super Saiyan.
Don't hesitate.
I don't do this very often because it tends to hurt me more than it hurts them.
I'll destroy everything.
But I don't think these enemies are difficult enough for it to be a purpose. Or a problem, rather.
I'm feeling really good.
And yet, they're also weak enough that I don't think it'd be a real issue. They're simultaneously weak and strong enough to not be a problem.
It moved in the direction we wanted to go in. It's so frustrating that it's not.
Yeah, I already said
It
that.
is
Don't worry.
Although, it does appear that running on it would be a good workout.
Oh, that's another thing. Luca, the small childlike one, is a exercise nut. And because he's stuck in a prepubescent body, he can't build muscle very well. So that's his curse. Right, that's the critical path. This one is moving a lot faster. Oh, okay. Well, I meant to use the drones. But that's fine.
That attack worked.
Crush you!
That must be a weak spot. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health. So be careful.
I can hit it!
Oh, there were more of them than I realized.
Leave it to me! Let me load this. I can hit it!
And I get an XP bonus if I continue attacking enemies after I've stunned them.
Do you need help?
Oh, okay. One of those. This is feeling more and more like the critical path. Oh, whoops. Oh, I have to wait for my teleportation power to come back. Oh, I'm making a little bit of headway.
Go, Yuito.
Right, that's probably enough. Oh my... There's so many of them now. Alright, wait. Okay. I thought those were supposed to auto-target, but I guess not. No, please stop targeting that one. Take out the ads first.
Just focus. This is bad. That was close.
Regroup.
Do you need help?
Some power?
Oh, come on. I was just trying to dodge.
It's covered in oil. Burn it up.
Nice fire! You got this!
Oh. Alright, and that's it, right? No more? No less? Okay, it's just the flower pots this time. Maybe it's not gonna have more booger flingers.
It's down. Give it everything you've got. All right.
That would be nice. Oh hey, I leveled up. Oh no. I should have known better than to have hope in this game. Fortunately, you are able to very easily exploit enemies' AI in this game. Because, as far as I can tell, they seem to very accurately follow the, somewhat standard rule of, you know, video game enemy AI, where they don't acknowledge that you exist if you aren't looking at them. Oh, even more. Oh, that's new. You haven't been here. Oh, no. Not what I wanted. Oh, but it works. Alright. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that was actually a pretty choice dodge there. Oh. That was probably one of the more seamless combats that I've had in this game. So that's nice. Oh, okay. Wrong door. I should have known. The doors only look slightly identical. Again, why'd that have to be around a corner? This game does love its excessive level design. Oh, right. I wanted to try out and see what this actually does. Right, no. Control and F buttons. Okay. Yeah, combo vision is crazy. Alright. Understood, Kojiro. And also hello to you as well. Alright. It feels like there had to have been a better button than Control and then F whatever button that they are the equivalent of. That seems a bit excessive. Alright, well, at least I know what it looks like now. I doubt I'll ever be able to use that in actual combat, though. I can't think fast enough for that. Or contort my fingers enough for that. There is this trick up here. Oh. Oh, it's a SAS refueling drink, one of the items that I never use. Well, now that I think about it, it's probably actually pretty useful. It's just that SAS is something that just fills up on its own. And I can't think hard enough to constantly remember to use SAS refueling drinks. Doesn't ever feel like there's too much of a time where I'd need constant refueling for my SAS.
I need your help.
I've been fine. That was a lot of flashing lights.
Next.
Take one step closer to muscular physique.
I'm trying to think. I haven't done anything too spectacular recently. SAS is what it's called when you like jack into your friend's brains and use their superpowers. On the... Oh, wait. I just realized that I am amusingly covering that exact part of the screen. So you cannot see what I'm talking about at all. Yeah, that's... Is there a better place for me? I suppose I could go on the left-hand side of the screen. All I'm covering up is items, then. But, you can see on the right-hand side there, there's a whole bunch of circles and gauges, and those represent the different powers that I can use of my teammates. I'm just gonna put myself back here. I'm used to being on this side of the screen. But yes. And I have clairvoyance, teleportation, pyrokinesis, and I forget what the actual fancy name for it is, but it's invulnerability. Which I tend not to use very often because it's never really imperative to be invulnerable when you can just dodge attacks. It's pretty useful against ranged attacks. But other than that, it just doesn't feel super necessary to do. There we go. Yes. And unfortunately, if you don't know what I'm talking about, or what any of the characters in this game are talking about, I already went through the, all of the plot thus far in the first 10 minutes of the stream, so... bit unfortunate. And it did take me maybe almost an entire 10 minutes to summarize the light version of what's been happening. Because this game does not like to be concise. Yeah. The moon has people that are bad. The moon must die. Alright, I have 3 battle points. I think I just need... I think I get... Or not battle points, brain points. Because this game is absolutely obsessed with brains in every single way. Alright. But... really? I would have expected a few more enemies in this type of area.
I need your help.
Okay. You're a pretty sensitive one, aren't you? Normally I... Why? No, let me teleport to that enemy. Oh, goodness.
Leave it to me.
Where's the enemy?
Alright. I'm getting slightly better at forcing dodge attacks out of enemies. I just sort of wish Tsubomi's power was passive. Because I don't like just switching to her for a single dodge and then switching off, because that's technically all that it's good for. Maybe once I reach a certain bond level with her. Oh, interesting.
That must be its weak spot.
I can hit it!
I do wish there was just a, because one of the things that I can do is when I... So there's the yellow bar underneath their health bar. And what that does... Oh, okay, whoops. Messed that one up. And what depleting that yellow bar does is put them in a vulnerable position. Okay. Where they are more likely to be... Or no, where I can get an instant kill on them.
Great job, Tsugumi.
Oh, I didn't...
I need your help!
There's still one of these left.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Bad.
Confused? Oh, I've been sprayed with boogers so much I've confused.
I can still fight.
What? Okay.
Go, Yuito.
I mean, I'd probably be pretty confused too if an enemy's primary method of attack was spraying me with boogers.
Leave it to me!
That was brilliant. Found a weak spot. Yeah.
I thought I got a special animation if I knocked them down now. I don't remember. And all of that for an item that I don't even know how to use properly. I'm pretty sure this environmental data is only used in upgrading items. But you can only upgrade each individual item once as far as I could see. I have to do it from a save station, right? Alright. I mean, there's definitely things to the sides. Alright, which one of these can I teleport through? I got it right first try. Okay. This is a game of chance. Will it lock on? Nope. Oh. Actually, I know how to... There we go. I just need to lock onto the correct one before attacking. Ooh, that was close. Alright. And now I'm just free to kill everything else as I will. Oh, okay, maybe it just decides to do it randomly. Because that definitely wasn't the final enemy of the stage. Oh, the music trailed off there in the most amusing fashion. Oh, okay. Oh no. More booger type enemies. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I suppose that is a situation where invulnerability was useful. Oh, okay. And I accidentally died. I think that's what they're I think that's what they're supposed to be. Also, your name changed color for some reason. You know, normally when I take fatal damage, my teammates will pick me up once or twice. That makes sense.
Go, Yuito.
Yeah, because one of their primary methods of attack is... if you get too close without teleporting to them, yeah, they hunker down like that, and they start knocking off their own lanterns.
Get ready.
Oh. I guess it's serious time. Oh my goodness. Wish I had something that did a lot of area damage. Alright. That went a bit better. A bit faster, too.
Go, Yuito.
I can hit it.
That projectile confuses you temporarily. Don't get hit.
Let me load this.
That must be a weak spot.
Leave it to me. I'm using this, Yumi.
Oh. I can knock them out of their sneeze. Yeah, there have been a couple of deer-type enemies. This has been, by far, the weirdest of them, given that its primary method of attack is sneezing on me. Alright, there has to be a way past that, right? Okay, looks like I can approach from the other side. Can I? Oh, I can! Oh, this game suddenly got much better. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, okay. Have I actually just been able to get past these this entire time?
Do you need help?
I can't teleport through it. It starts closing far before I reach it. And I can't just jump over that. Alright. Well, I'm a bit stuck now. There's an entire door that I just can't get past. As far as I can tell.
I need your help.
Did I think I pressed that? Oh, wait. Is it the button in the center? No, it's not. Well, I can't get through that gate. I don't think. Am I just...
I'm using this, Tsugumi.
Am I supposed to be able to find the weak point? No. Burn the steel gate down? No. Become pseudo-invincible? No. Alright. I guess I'll just try again. Take the lap a second time. Never mind, I found it. Just didn't expect there to be a button in such an inconsequential location. Saveman. I feel like I should probably do the shopping first. What are the chances I'll die before the next autosave checkpoint? Alright. No new weapon for me yet. Alright, I have him on my main squad, but I don't even have his best weapon. Same for him. Alright. Grab those. Oh, it's gold now. He's turned into the, what is it? The bee? The honeybee mascot for Honey Nut Cheerios. Have I not kitted those two out properly? Oh, Confusion Ward, okay. I guess this is the first time I've run into enemies with confusions. Oh, I've got a fair chunk of money. I could actually... Wait a second, if this is what I think it is. Oh, it's in the center of his head. Well, that's probably as close as I'd be able to get. Ah. I don't know if these are from the bond or from the, like, weird thing that I got. That's neat looking, I guess. Alright. Oh, what other visual items do you have for me? Tinfoil hat, gas mask, Inari mask? Ooh, feather cape. That seems interesting. Feather wing. I just have not looked into any of this. Well, you can... Alright. I'm gonna get feather cape, feather tail, and... what was it? Feather foot guard? Put them on Luca. Why not? I already have my set of items. I'm turning him into a tiny bird. No. Where was it? Feather foot guard? Oh, it's all the way down here. There we go. That's adorable. He's a tiny bird boy. Alright. I can stop wasting money on that. What was it? Oh, it wasn't oh no, it was exchange. Oh. It'll make my weapon deal 3 more damage. Prometheus torch? No, that's not what I was looking for. Fearless Atom tier 4 plus. Wait, no, he's not. How do I get tier 5? Oh, I need tier 4 plus to get tier 5. Alright, Fearless Atom tier 5 then. Confirm exchange, yes. There we go. Now those two are strong. You can create these. I have been getting a whole bunch of these items. I guess that's what they're for. Oh, and you can actually craft... maybe I shouldn't have spent money on it then. Alright. Oh, there's a whole lot more of them here. Oh, and there's different color ogre horns. No green or purple, though, so that's fine. Oh, and you also keep items on your person in cutscenes, so... I'm trying not to mess that up too terribly much. Oh, and you can color the feathers as well. I'm trying to find something for, the big guy whose name I've forgotten again. I think I'm gonna get him a pretty body ribbon. That seems like it'll fit his personality. There we go. Perfect. Question mark shaped Baki that clings to the arm? They were really trying to make Baki into something. Luxury oil? Oh, these are gifts. Ah. Let's see. Well, I'll do that at the next downtime. Since right now, I am in the middle of a level and there is no point at which I can actually give gifts to people. Although this is feeling rather climactic. So I don't know if there will be another downtime. I have to imagine there will be.
Now die! It's over! That was a good attack. Get down! Give it everything you've got!
Leave it to me! Come on!
Whoa! Nice!
Alright, Booger Beast.
Be careful. You will mess up your head.
Nope, nope. Wrong one. Oh, fighting them both at the same time is a problem. I wonder what that looked like from outside of my perspective, because either I or it traveled several feet there, so for that to make sense. Alright, this should kill it, right?
Crush you!
Oh, it got so close.
You need help?
Yes.
Nothing.
I need your help.
Oh, I should have gotten a counterattack off of that. There we go. Oh, wow. Was not expecting to take it out that easily. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm wrapping its tail around the, little life bulb it has and yanking it off. I've had a hard time following what was actually happening with that execution. Those things are definitely meant to be, like, junk glued together, but I feel like I'm so close to knowing what its tail is supposed to look like, but I just cannot put my finger on it. Is this the end? Oh, this is a whole bunch of Torii gates. The visual effect of running through Torii gates is very nice. Alright.
Is that the Arahabaki
Time for
access
another
terminal?
10-minute cutscene.
Yuito, did you... Image... Set...
Wataru?
Signal... Bad. So...
They might have blocked outside signals to prevent any interference.
Is the video file alright?
We've come all this way and now no signal? Oh, you've got to be joking. There. Got it.
This feels just like my
Nice.
life.
Looks like it just came through.
Now we just need to connect to
What?
Arahabaki
Wait.
and send it.
Why didn't you download it previously?
Looks like another seated terminal. Should I use the access terminal?
No. Let me do it. I want to do this myself.
Alright. But be careful.
Oh, we ran into some of these at the giant religious institution earlier, and they tried to steal my brain.
Looks like you connected fine.
It looks just like the OSF system. I should be able to upload the video data. Now to send this to the
Looks like my stream just went down for a little bit. How much did everyone miss? I'm assuming it was probably back when Kojiro said oof. That's what clued me into there potentially being something wrong. A couple of minutes, really? Well, we got the video file and we're uploading it to the mainframe. And that's about it. Apparently it'll be forcefully projected to every single citizen. So that's happening.
Truth will probably hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure there will be people angry that I told them something they didn't want to know. Still, I want to ask everyone how they feel after knowing the truth. Dad, Kaito, I'm sorry, but this is the path I choose.
Oh, my internet was so stable up until this point. Oh, I got very washed out by that.
And we must exact our revenge on the moon.
This footage is going to be doctored to make me say something
I
evil,
wonder
isn't
if
it?
worked. It doesn't look like any data was sent to us. Signals are blocked here. Oh, right. The display says it's sending, though.
If every new Himuka citizen is seeing this, I'm sure there's a big fuss out there.
I'm sure the government is in chaos too. They'll probably try to protect themselves first.
There's no way it
likely a lot of
worked.
disturbance among the soldiers as well. Fighting Seiron must seem pointless now.
If the fighting between New Himuka and Seiron stops, that's one hurdle cleared. This video is a catalyst. I can't imagine how New Himuka will change. Our next task at hand is to figure out how to stop Togetsu.
Let's assess the situation and then make our next plan. I think we should go outside first.
Right. Others might show up too. Let's get out of here.
Don't move a muscle.
Oh, hey, it's him.
Yuito!
I think that's the teleporting kid's older brother, if I'm remembering correctly.
Not so fast!
He has the power to forcibly copy people's techniques, if I'm remembering correctly.
Major General?
Former Major General?
Why are you here? Are you still trying to copy Yuito's power?
Your surprise attack didn't work. You don't have much of a chance.
Yes, Karin, not
I could
Karen.
reduce you all to ash in an instant if I wanted to.
If what you need is Yuito's power, then you can't damage his brain.
So what? Maybe I'll crush his limbs one by one. Yuito, give me your power if you want to remain whole.
I don't actually remember this being
Why
an
are you
established
after my
plot
power?
point. That
I
he's
don't
trying
want
to steal
explain
Yuito's
myself to
power.
you.
He can't be after my psychokinesis. He must know my real power. You came all this way just to take it. You must be up to something. As long as you don't tell me what that is, I'll have to fight you.
You're wasting my time. You'll regret not obeying me immediately. Don't waste my time.
Fighting Karin is reckless. Yeah, I'm scared, but we have to protect Yuito.
I remember earlier in the game, there was actually a point where we had to fight Karin, but it was very clear that we were meant to lose that fight.
But we've gotten better too. What are you thinking, Karin? I don't even know who you are anymore. You don't have to know me. Get back, Luca. If you won't, you'll be eliminated. Karin?
Come on, can you handle it? I'll make you see.
I'm using this, Segumi.
Right. His ice attack charge up is far too slow.
Give up hope.
Okay. He did that a lot faster than I would have expected him to.
Do you need help?
Let's go. Meaningless.
Oh, right.
I'll protect you.
Thank you, Navi.
Just focus.
Go, Yuito!
No, let me switch. Okay. Let me stand. Alright, teammate, please resurrect me. Teammate? No. I can never tell when they're actually going to help me. It feels like there's a pattern to it. But other times, it feels like it is 100% arbitrary. Alright, that's fine. Oh, I guess I can actually just show the beginning of the cutscene. Since that's where the stream cut out.
Is that the Arahabaki access terminal?
Yuito, did you... Image... Set?
Wataru?
And this is where I said, why didn't you just download the footage beforehand? instead of having it
They might
sent
have
to you while
blocked
you're in the
outside signals to prevent any
area with
interference.
massive signal
Is the
interference.
video file all right?
We've come all this way and now no signal? Oh, you've got to be joking. There. Got it. Nice. Looks like it just came through.
Now we just need to connect to Arahabaki and send it.
Looks like another seated terminal.
No, I can skip the cutscene. I'm
Should
just
I use the
letting it
access
go
terminal?
through since this is where my
No.
stream went down.
Let me do it.
So it'll
I
be
want to do
good to
this
have
myself.
it,
All right,
you know,
but be
both
careful.
in the VOD and for everyone else's context.
Looks like you connected fine.
Oh, and the reason that they were worried
Looks
about
just
that
like
is
the
because they
OSF
had
system.
a chair like
I
that
should
at
be
the
able to upload the video
religious
data.
compound, and it tried to steal my
Now to send this to the
brain.
minds of every citizen.
Arahabaki can forcibly access and broadcast to all citizens at once. Now this data, the truth, will be seen by everyone. Man, woman, young and old alike. We don't know how
Alright. And that's where I paused.
Don't waste my time.
Fighting Karin is reckless.
Some help, Luca!
Yeah, I'm scared. But we have to protect Yuito.
I'm using this to come in.
Nope, wrong one.
What are you thinking, Karin? I don't even know who you are anymore. You don't have to know me. Get back, Luca. If you won't, you'll be eliminated. Karin.
What was that? He's even quicker and stronger than the last time we fought him.
I don't know, he seems almost exactly the same.
But we've gotten better too.
In fact, he seems, you know, a little bit weaker since, you know, we are stronger now. He's actually amusingly easy to read.
Let me borrow this.
Where's the enemy?
Do you need help?
Use my power?
Thanks, Tsunami.
Oh, okay. We're doing this already. What's my health at right now? Yeah, I could use a small heal. Can I not lock onto him anymore? There we go.
Don't burn!
Yeah, he's taking a lot more hit stun in this area than he was previously. Can he just not react right now? Alright. I accidentally completely
The number of
stun
powers
locked
he can
him.
use is incredible.
You're more tenacious than I thought.
I've been around a little. I'm used to fighting now.
Alright.
It's true that you can use many powers, Karin, but you only have one brain.
That's what you
You
think.
won't be able to keep up against so many.
But I've been grafting
Things will
brains
not
onto
go
my
your
body
way
this
for
whole
long.
time.
Just stop this. I don't want to fight anymore.
Who do you think you are? You haven't won yet. Choose your words carefully.
Yay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know who or what or why is doing this. I'm assuming it's probably Karin.
There's no way that you can defeat me. This place is my domain.
What? Am I being invaded?
What's going
And that's one
on?
way to put it,
My
I guess.
body. I
This
Yeah, one of the
cable. Did it come from Arahabaki?
one of the things that they talked about in this game for quite a while
Looks
is
like
a
I'm in.
concept called red string,
Karin, what are you doing?
which is the ability to teleport through time, but I don't think that's what these red strings are. I think there's something else entirely.
My head. What is this? I feel like... I know this. It's just like when my power resonated with Kasane's at the Kunad Highway.
Yuito, what's wrong?
Has his brain been eaten away to the point where he can't talk?
Yeah, that happens sometimes, and he just says nonsense words.
Is Arahabaki controlling me? I can feel someone, but who is it?
Oh, is it Yakumo?
My power is activating on its own. Damn, this isn't good. I can't stop it. Could this possibly be what he's after?
All right. Let's try this again. Alice.
Whom? Oh, I
He's
remember
gone.
whom.
He must have teleported.
It's Hanabi's aunt, I
that
think?
was-
He came here to travel through time.
Hmm.
Yuito, are you okay?
Yeah, because Yuito has gravity powers, that means he technically also has time travel powers. 'Cause space is time, and
What
gravity,
is this place?
and, you know,
I-
physics.
What was I doing?
And this is a perfect recap room.
What's going on?
Look at all of these events that happened.
Disappear.
Yeah, I really liked Nier Automata
Why are
too.
you disappearing? I don't want to
Yeah,
forget.
I think it'll probably work for PNGs as well. If you want me to direct you to where I found out how to do it.
Who is they?
Oh my goodness, there was a character there that I'd just completely forgotten about. She popped up for literally one scene. Yeah, that's probably what's happening.
Who are you?
One of the things that's been He's you without a
Hold
horn.
on. Who?
Yeah, one of the things that's been
Am
happening
I?
throughout this entire game is that his mind is unstable because
I don't.
he is a normal human that had psychic powers forced into his brain.
I don't remember. What?
So there would be
is-
periods of time where he'd just black out and continue functioning as normal. But he wouldn't remember anything he did. Were his eyes always red? I think that might be new.
I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you.
Kasane is the other player character. We haven't seen her in this entire stream so far. Use that one.
You have to live. No matter what.
Nay.
Okay, I guess he has always had red eyes.
I don't understand.
A good thing I didn't put a mask
It
on
doesn't
him.
Make any sense to me.
The horn is just subdued
Dad.
enough.
Nagi.
Yuito.
Yuito. Yuito. Yuito.
They're calling to me.
Yuito. Yuito.
Yuito. Yuito. Yuito.
Congratulations.
That's
Congratulations.
right. I have to get back to them. To all my friends. They're waiting.
Has he just been lying on the ground this whole time? Or did he get time teleported too?
What's this?
That's not my memory. Who put this here?
It's you, Mom.
Oh, no, never mind.
Yuito.
I remember. I remember her smile. It's a memory that brings me such comfort. I'm so glad to have it back.
I think the only thing that I don't like about the dynamic lighting is how shaded I become in loading screens. Oh hey, everyone's here.
Yuito. Wake up.
Don't worry, guys.
What was all that just
I'm
now?
still alive. Even you, Shiden. I know you hate me.
Must have been. Hanabi?
Yuito. Welcome back.
Kasane?
I really want Shiden to have like a really quippy remark for me.
You're alive! You're alive!
And she tackled him to the ground and he hit his head, dying fatally.
Hey, Hanabi!
Most death is pretty fatal.
What's going on? Honestly, I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Stop crying,
Do
you
you
only
have a
thought your
headache
best
or
friend
feel
was dead.
nauseous?
It's fine.
I think I'm fine. What happened?
Do you remember being attacked by my brother?
Yeah. Then Arahabaki invaded my mind, and I was forced to use my power. What happened after that?
There was a large earthquake, and my brother disappeared at the same time you collapsed.
You were holding your head and
My left
looked
eye
like
is
you
so
were in a
itchy
lot of
right now.
pain. We didn't know what to do. Then Kasane platoon got here.
It was really bad when we got here. Sugumi was white as a ghost, and Hanabi was holding you and crying.
Gemma and Luca both looked so pale. We were afraid you might have died.
So that's what happened. But why did you come here?
Karin copied my power, then went
Oh, right.
teleporting after you. It looks to me like you needed
The
both of
the
our
lady
powers.
that can duplicate herself.
Our
I remember
powers.
now.
The red strings.
Yes. I didn't know what he was after, but I knew I had to warn you. We couldn't send
Don't worry
signals
about
into
that.
Arahabaki, so we came running. Wataru helped us too.
I don't plan on
You had
dying
almost
anytime
lost
soon.
your mind and your memory. You were in a lot of danger.
I had a dream that I was slowly disappearing. I guess it was real.
But then Kasane had an idea. She thought she could use our memories to reconstruct yours.
Reconstruct? We tried
Um,
to form you from memories we shared when connected by the SAS, and experiences
oh
we
right,
had
because
together.
you share memories and stuff when
We
you're
all
connected
connected our
mentally.
GPS cables and sent our memories into you as data.
Memories change based on whose they are. Mixing together multiple people's memories was as dangerous as personality rehabilitation.
Oh, what's it called? He's a
It was
Gestalt
honestly
now.
a gamble, but thanks to everyone working together, you miraculously woke up. I'm glad you're back.
I forget the exact definition of
So,
Gestalt,
I could have lost everything.
but
which means the
if
memories
I'm
I have now
remembering
are the connections
correctly,
you made for me.
it's
Thanks.
something that is a single unit that is
Your head
composed
really
of many
doesn't
others,
Is
something
there
like
anything
that.
You can't remember?
I have my memories, and my body feels fine.
If you have your memories, does that mean you have old memories as well? Even memories from before meeting us?
What? Yeah, I do. Although, it's kind of strange that I'd have old memories if they all had to come from you guys.
Oh, is
So,
Kasane
does
our
that mean
mom?
we were able to restore the memories
or
beyond
something?
our own? Or is it simply luck that they weren't erased?
Or has one of you known me
Wait.
for
When we all
the
connected
entire
to the
time?
SAS, it felt like there was a transmission from an external server. Were you storing your past memories on one?
No, why would I do that? What do you even mean?
Maybe it's future
I see.
Yuito.
Then what was that?
I'm
I
just
have a feeling it
spitballing
was
ideas
something to
right
do
now.
with
I have
Yuito's
no
restored
idea.
old memories.
There's time travel in this game. Who knows what's
It makes
happening?
sense that he has all his old memories back if all we did was give him ours.
There is a lot to think about, but I believe it's time we leave. It's dangerous to stay here.
You're right. Can you move, Yuito?
Yeah, I'm okay. Kasane, you're all coming too?
I'm afraid we
Yes.
can't. Oh,
We have no business with Arahabaki. I'm glad you're okay.
I thought
Now,
they'd
let's
find
get out
some
of
sort
here.
of excuse to separate us again to explain why we only have one team worth of superpowers to use. Oh. I have more allies. This is unmanageable. Alright.
Kasane, a lot happened, but I'm glad we're all on the same team.
We're a team on the run from our former allies.
Well,
think I feel the same.
Thanks, Kyoka!
I should charge.
Let's do it together!
Don't get cocky.
alright. Wait a second. There's one that's missing out of that set. Right, Kagero. Oh my god. Okay, well, my party just expanded by 5 members. Bowl cut? Do you mean Tsugumi or Luca? Because they both have similar hairstyles. And I like Luca as well.
Thanks for repairing my memory, everyone. It was pretty close.
The black hair? So, Tsugumi? This one? Ah,
It was getting cold. I'ma use her body to eat you.
Oh, no. I mean, does your head hurt, Yuito?
wait, no? Okay, time to go back to the list. Luca? Yeah, that's green hair. Luca's also good.
Why are you so
It makes sense that you'd like him. Luca's actually an exercise nut. Almost all of the one-on-one conversations you have with him is him going, "Hey, we should exercise together, yeah?" And he also canonically wears weighted clothing.
Please, come in.
Beat-ish underscore? Oh, right, I remembered. What is it? I disabled my widgets. Or, specifically the, one that displays new followers. because of the bot follows I was getting a little while back. I can put that back on. Right, what else was I doing? Right, I was here to look at weapons. Because now that I have an entire wait, I can't buy weapons for my new teammates? I do not have Sari bot. Oh, that is unfortunate. Huh. Can I get those through trade-ins? Exchanges? Hmm. Oh. Oh no, this is just the chips. Huh. That's odd. I'd have thought that, you know, new allies means new abilities, right? Right, but now that I have the full suite of powers... Oh!
It sprayed something like oil.
Wait, what?
Get it on you.
Is this just a 100% optional combat encounter? That's hilarious. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
I'm watching out for you.
I'm unsure of how to use these abilities. Okay, let me go back to my usual set. I know what I'm doing with these.
I wasn't expecting oil.
Well, expect the unexpected. Ah.
I need to support the injured.
As soon as Tsumugi's power ran out. Oh! That's why. It's because I don't actually have any reason to be here anymore. Okay, so you can actually farm for upgrades and all that.
That was impressive.
Well, I will just use this occasion to... Nope, wrong one. Is it X to swap? There we go. Oh, those are new.
This other is weak to back attacks. Use SAS to get behind it.
I need your help.
It's down. Give it everything you've got. That must be its weak spot.
I need you, Kenny.
Great job, Tsugumi.
The fact that these enemies seem to be coming out of oil made me think that maybe they'd be weak to fire attacks, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Also, like I said earlier, now that I'm not looking at the one that's behind me, it's just straight up not attacking me. I mean, insofar that you can call anything crocodiles, yeah, I guess. They certainly aren't, you know, just crocodiles. I don't know of many crocodiles that have radiators on top of their heads and whatever other nightmares are happening. Every now and then I cannot figure out what button that is. It's shift and enter at the same time. Oh, I was not expecting more enemies. That was a difficult enough encounter without anything else. Ah ha ha! No. 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 I am trying as hard as I can to lock onto that enemy, and it would not. Also, I realized I didn't actually greet you, Cygnus. I just acknowledged that you existed. Wait. I don't actually realize what I just said. I read your comment, but I did not acknowledge it was you that left the comment. Well, we both had brain moments that didn't work right. Oh.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
Oh my... Still more? This feels excessive. Oh, I just got hit by a laser beam off screen. Please bring me back. How is this happening? Oh, yep, everyone's there now. It's just like Smash Brothers. Alright, yeah, I don't want to do that again. I'm gonna be honest. Is it just because that's a free roam area now? That it was 5 times harder than normal?
A mandatory curfew is in effect. All citizens, please remain in your homes. Do not be deceived by unverified information.
Oh.
Unverified information, my ass! You can't trick us anymore!
Everyone, please calm down. Do not leave your domiciles without permission.
The government was tricking us! Who's going to believe you now?
Oh, it did actually work.
There's more confusion than I thought.
People were already on edge after Seiron's rebellion. Their reaction is completely warranted after being shown a video like that.
Maybe it worked.
Nagi's not here. Maybe the National Defense Forces took him.
Oh my
I'll have
goodness.
Watcher
Are we
check
going to have
later.
to fight a Nagi zombie
I'm assuming
later?
you all saw the video as well?
Yeah, we did. A lot of it was information we learned in Togetsu, but it carried more weight coming from the chief.
We used Arahabaki knowing this would happen. I don't regret anything I've done.
I'm glad we
But to
incited
live with
mass
what we
panic.
did, we need to change New Himuka.
Someone is coming.
An enemy?
What?
It's really weird having the full team here.
Good. Finally. I've been looking for you.
Major General Fubuki.
I've been worried about you. We haven't seen each other.
Also,
since the
everyone in
OSF
this game's
hospital.
name are extremely on the
Saved me at
nose.
the last second.
Fubuki means
Next thing I
blizzard in
noticed,
Japanese, and
Seiron
he
had
has
taken me
ice
in.
powers. Hanabi means
Seiron?
firework in
I'm
Japanese,
glad
and
you're
she
alive, but it
controls
looks like you're
fire.
hurt. Are you okay?
Nothing to worry about.
What are some of
More
the other
importantly,
ones?
There's something I need to tell you.
Can't remember. Luca Travers can travel.
Togetsu
His
sent
his
people
last name
after
is
you. We
Travers,
managed to
and I
drive
think
them
it's
off
supposed to
because we
be
noticed
like
their movement early
travel,
enough.
as in
But there could be more next
teleportation.
time. I want you to be careful.
Wait, the whole Togetsu detachment? You took them out by yourself?
I just talked. It was the Seiron forces that did the actual fighting.
You got Seiron to take action? You act like that's not even a big deal. Just how in the world did you manage to even
Kagero
do
means
that?
shadow, and he has invisibility
I was afraid they'd
powers.
not only be after Kasane, but you
Yoka, I
too
don't
as well.
remember.
Anyway, we're
Hanabi does
together
mean
again.
fireworks.
I'm sure we all have
What
a
did
lot
I
to
say?
discuss, so why don't we go back to the hideout?
Are you even in any condition to walk? You look pretty haggard.
Perhaps I'm a little sleep deprived.
Just fire? Okay.
But rest is not exactly an option right now.
Technically, Hanabi means fire
We should get
flower.
somewhere safe. And
Okay.
Major General!
Well,
Are you okay? Don't cause a scene or you'll gather attention.
He needs to rest, so let's go to my platoon's hideout for now.
I'm pretty sure it actually means... Yeah, because Hana is flower. So Hanabi is fire flower, I'm pretty sure.
So this is where your hideout is.
It looks like the same type of unit as our hideout.
I don't
The
remember
make
what
is
just
identical.
fire actually is in Japanese.
How is the Major General?
Oh right, I forgot
I gave
Wataru had
him
a
first
sister,
aid. The sedative seems to have worked, so
who
he
was
is resting.
Kyoka's advisor.
Looks like he overused his power. You could see the exhaustion in his face. We should let him rest.
Don't worry, he's not in any real danger. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
I think I forgot that.
That's good.
I'm
guess
just
we need to wait
I'm
to
just
talk to
going
him.
off of vague fuzzy memories and the
So,
fact that there was
you
someone
guys
that looked
okay sharing
identical
this
to
hideout with
Wataru
everyone?
standing next to him that I
It's going to
didn't
be a little crowded.
recognize.
That would be convenient. We should sort our belongings then.
Kaguro, what are you going to do about Yuito? I think it's probably best we decide on something.
Oh, you're going to bring that up. I guess that makes sense. I promise you I'm giving it some thought. Just give me a little more time.
This secret base is 3 rooms. You can't be out of earshot of people. Oh. Oh, there we go. I just paused here because it looked like my stream went down for a little while. I have just now, what, 16, 17 hours into the game, unlocked side quests. Or at the very least, this is the first time I'm being told that side quests exist. So that's great.
Kyoka and Kaguro.
Oh, there's so much to do here.
I feel like I heard my name. That seems serious.
Oh. Well, people are using some things now. This place is cramped. Got 15 people here.
Bigger group now. We'll just have to share the hideout with each other. Are you talking about me? You don't have to be so nasty. I'll clean up. I wasn't trying to be mean.
So much
I
dialogue.
deal with this all the time now.
Oh, how many Bond quests are there going to be? You don't have anything.
You don't like
You
me,
do.
do you?
You do.
You still saved
You
me.
don't.
Thanks. You know, just because I saved you doesn't mean I think you're any good.
Don't.
I don't
No,
exactly
no.
hate you,
Yep.
though. You're
Yep.
so full of it.
Oh my goodness. There's so much bickering, so much conversation.
We're
Alright.
all working together again. How wonderful.
Oh my...
Right, Sagumi?
I was just about to start talking to people.
You hid something from me. You hid something.
Don't say it twice like that. I'm
Alright.
sorry, I am.
Well, I'll just start from this room. And work my way through. They're bickering because they're humans. And that's just how they
Sharing our
work.
knowledge is what saved Yuito. Thanks, Luca. I should be thanking you. We needed everyone
How
there
much
to keep
conversation
Yuito
can you
alive.
possibly go
I
through?
think you all did wonderfully. Good.
Oh, okay. My goodness. Seems the citizens and government are all confused by all that information. We've got our own confusion here as well, with the new people too. Let's bond, Gemma. Tell me about how you're 50 years old again.
Got a minute?
It's a cosmetic item.
I had Wataru go through the list of retired soldiers after we talked about your friend. I told him he was missing since I thought that was important. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine. Nobody's trying to hide that. So, did you find out anything?
I haven't looked yet. I thought you might be able to notice something if we looked at it together. I'm sending the data to you now.
This lists the present status of retired OSF members.
I told him to only look at members who retired this past spring, so I'm pretty sure your friend is on here.
Oh, I found him. Masaki Fujikawa. There's even details on his living situation. Why is the OSF tracking retired members so thoroughly? Wait. What?
What's wrong?
This is ridiculous.
This is
Look here.
bit of an invasion of privacy.
Let's see. Shortly after entering the OSF hospital, Masaki Fujikawa died? No.
I don't buy it. If he died in the hospital, his family would have been notified. Something doesn't add up.
Oh,
You're
looks
right.
like I'm going to be getting a quest
There are
here.
too many here that are listed as dying in the hospital, and all of them in such short periods.
Are they being
No matter how
harvested for
supposedly damaged
brains?
these retired soldiers are, they can't all need hospitalization that badly.
Hey guys, so I dug a little deeper on that retirement list you're talking about. Seems pretty clear to me these are doctored. Publicly, they all died in the hospital. However, there's no record of their bodies being moved. There's a chance they're still alive in there.
Or that they're brains in jars.
I can't say for sure, but
That's been happening a lot in this game.
these records.
Which means there's a high chance the hospital is involved in something unsavory. Are they being used in human experiments? Many retired soldiers don't have families. It's a horrible thing to say, but nobody's asking questions if they turn up missing.
I'd like to say it's
Oh, there was a
guess,
discrepancy in the
knowing about
subtitles
USF
there.
Hospital's previous track record.
Subtitles
should
said
get on
end
this
up
now.
missing, and he said turn
They're
up
being
missing.
used in human experiments. We need to save them right away.
Data. Huh. The data lists them being admitted to the new OSF hospital building. But maybe they were moved to the old building for experimentation.
That's possible, but there's actually something
And
else
also because
suspicious
the
I
old
found.
building's the only combat map we
I
have.
was tracking the vehicles going to and from the OSF hospital to see what they're up to. And I found a strange vehicle that would head from the hospital to Seiran once in a while. There's actually one out now.
I can't imagine they'd be making deals with Seiran right now. What are they doing?
I don't know, but they could be transferring the patients to some facility we're not aware of.
We should start by tracking down that vehicle, since that's our only lead.
They need to cross the river if they're heading to Seiran. We should be able to find it if we head to Mizuhagawa.
I'll see if I can find more info on it.
Thank you for helping me find Masaki.
Let's find him soon.
Oh, my eyes just unfocused there for a second, and I just zoned out. I know we're going to the hospital. I'm pretty sure I picked up all that information. I had some real weird sleep patterns last night. Oh, okay. This isn't the hospital.
I've got good news, you two. I managed to access the details of that
Yeah, I
vehicle
fell
leading
asleep
solely
around
through its ID
9.
number.
And then I woke up at,
The cargo manifest listed names of hospital patients.
what, maybe
Your friend
1
Masaki was on
at that
it.
point?
Then he's on that vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance of that. It's stopped right now. I'll send you his location.
And then I fell asleep again. And then I woke up after that at maybe 5 or 6. What did I do then? I know I got up to do something after that, but I don't remember what. And then I went back to sleep. No, none of that happened this night, fortunately.
Thanks, I'll take it.
This is pretty odd that I've had so many dreams about streaming or the consequences of streaming.
What do you want to do?
Oh, have you seen the,
Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
what is it? The new redeem that I added? Yeah. I forget what it's called. Hostile Cowboy Takeover, I think. It's pretty expensive, but it's also pretty disruptive. I think it's 3,000 points.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Yeah. It's expensive, but highly disruptive.
My body.
I don't know what to do about this. The lightning. Normally enemies have, like, a very obvious weakness to exploit. But it doesn't feel like these enemies do.
Let's go. This is bad.
Pay attention.
Oh. Yeah, once I'm out of combat, I could actually just play it myself. Oh, looks like I'm reconnected. It's just sitting around listening to music. I finished the combat encounter since, you know, I was fighting flying enemies and that probably wasn't too terribly interesting. It's fine. But I was actually, I don't know if I said this earlier. But I'm just going to do a hostile cowboy takeover myself. Because I want to. Oh. Oh, is it working? No, it's not. Did I make a mistake? I must have. Alright, nobody try and do a hostile cowboy takeover. Oh, you know what? I bet you none of the sound redeems are working right now.
Wow.
Oh, never mind. Arobo. Right. Yeah. So they are working, so there's something wrong with hostile cowboy takeover. Just a second. I might have named it incorrectly, so it's pulling from the wrong thing. Fortunately, the music in the pause screen is pretty good. Just sit around and jive. Video. Alright. That's correct. Hostile cowboy takeover. Control C. Just paste it directly on from the website. I've been I just saw the front page of Twitch as I was going into modify channel points. Oh. I'll hydrate and stretch as well. Alright. Are there any other settings that I messed up? Alright. I'm gonna have to undo the cooldown just so that I can try it again, but hydration and stretch. Stretch. Oh no, because I remember. I very clearly remember I tested this once. And it's a very long clip that's played. And there's no way to stop it once it's started. So when I tested it, I'd have to sit through the entire thing. Alright, let's try this again. Anything? Huh. Let me try something. Yeah, that plays. Then why doesn't it want to play the hostile cowboy takeover? It's going through the same source as well. It's doing the same thing, except I enabled the command prompt for the lurk. But for some reason, it doesn't want to do it with the other one. Oh, I know why. It's because when I was working with it. Yeah, no, what happened? I actually know exactly why. I was changing and I was like doing things with the parameters of the video and editing. Because I was trying to like crop and mess with various aspects of it so that I could get, you know, it to look a bit better. And I deleted the file off of the website. Alright. Alright, come on back. Stream, come back. Oh, it's just barely hanging in there. It's not dropped to 0 yet. But it's so close. Oh, I know why it's buffering, because I'm uploading something. Ah. It's, Oh. Ah! It's reconnected. It's still unstable, though. The upload hasn't finished yet. But, from what I can tell from the signal, I should be audible right now. Oh, it's dropping fast. Oh, it's back up. I need better internet. Maybe I shouldn't do this during stream. This will have to be a, next stream sort of thing. Right. Yeah, I'll cancel out of all of that. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm allergic to technical difficulties. Oh, alright. Back to the game. My nose still tickles a lot.
Looks like there's a resource.
Oh no, I just wanted to round the
That's
corner.
vehicle Wataru was talking about. What is it doing stopped there?
They're unloading something. They look like garbage bags. I don't see any patients.
Yeah, they were just
So it was a
tossing
garbage
those
truck?
bags.
Does that mean Wataru's information was wrong?
There's obviously corpses in those.
They'd be taking trash to the garbage facility. So what are they?
Let's check their contents after they leave. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Yeah. It's targeting that bag. But why?
It's what I feared. No, stay away from that.
Gemma! Damn it. I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, so his friend is probably already dead. I anticipated that, honestly.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Alright, come on. Give me an attack that I can dodge. Just hit me. There we go.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Yeah, Yuito is the main character, the one that I am playing as. Yeah, they're sort of like narwhal horses.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
I'm moderately... Oh, okay. Whoops. Alright. See you around, Kojiro.
Use fire when it's covered in oil.
You know, the fact that these enemies are fire enemies... but for some reason... are sort of weak to fire attacks is... well, they have oil around them. It's not that they themselves are weak to fire attacks, it's that their environment encourages me to use fire. Oh. Ah, that's what it is. They're weak to Gemma. That makes sense. This is Gemma's literal story.
No problem.
I think that's probably my favorite finishing move.
I'm sorry. Seems like I jumped to the wrong conclusion. I misidentified the cargo. I never thought they'd be carrying human brains in the waste disposal vehicle.
Then those bags are...
Damn it! It was too late. Masaki's already... not just him. They treated all these people like they were trash. They fought for decades, risking their lives to fight for humanity. None of them deserve to end like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think that's justifiable. Gonna be
Would
honest.
if they found out their friend was treated this way.
I'd like to bury the ones who didn't get eaten by the other. Do you mind waiting here?
I'll help. Let's give them a proper burial.
Thank you. You too, Wataru. I appreciate your help. I'll have to tell Masaki's younger brother later.
I don't mean to overstep, but would it be okay if I went with you?
I'd appreciate that.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out the justification for this. Because the brains are a valuable resource. Why would they be dumping the brains and doing things to the bodies? Unless they were feeding those others. A lot of things that don't make 100% sense there.
You must be Gemma.
Yes. There's something I need to tell you about Masaki. I'm sorry, but your brother has died.
What? Are you certain?
Yes. I can't share the details with you as it's classified. But he passed away in the hospital and was buried in a secret location.
Oh. I'm sad to hear that.
You sure sound and look it.
I'm sorry. If I'd only found him sooner.
It's okay. Please allow me to apologize as well for calling you cold.
Huh?
I actually received a message from my brother after I spoke to you, saying he had to be taken into the hospital. He told me not to worry about him and that he might not be able to contact me for a while. He also shared his true feelings. Let me send you his message. My brother was thankful to you for your tough love, for trying to help him move on from the OSF. After everything we've been through together, I don't have to talk to him to know what he's thinking. Gemma was always there for me, awkward and earnest.
Masaki.
You
It
also.
was my misunderstanding. My brother's memories of you were always there helping him.
But that is a tiny car.
My brother wrote that he was ready to build a new life, free from the past, once he's discharged from the hospital. Unfortunately, that never happened. But he never would have had that hope if it wasn't for you.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm glad I was able to meet you today. Goodbye.
Gemma?
He knew what I was trying to do.
Your brains weren't connected, but your hearts were.
Saki.
Is he crying?
Sorry. We should go back to the hideout.
Okay.
One story writing beat that definitely damages me emotionally most consistently is I'm trying to think how to phrase it properly.
Yes, I don't need to mention it, but you don't avoid me.
I have no reason to.
It's,
Do other people avoid you?
Yeah, the youngsters probably feel awkward around an old man like me.
Oh, it's
I'm
there he
used to
is
it.
saying he's
It can
old
still
again.
hurt, so I'm grateful.
Alright, so what was I saying? Deaths of... Deaths that are unavoidable? It's very difficult to phrase it properly. But it's like... Misaki was a character that was brought into a situation where there was no way that he could survive. So, like, deaths caused by unsurvivable situations, I suppose. Alright, yeah. So that.
What it means to trust each other. Yeah, I trust
He
you
certainly
to have my
sounds
back.
chipper now. Alright. Yeah, let's just finish all of the Bond missions. Kasani's group is at the hideout. It's like our family's grown. It's gonna be fun, Yuito. I'm sure it will.
Oh, Yuito, do you have a minute? There's something I want to talk to you about.
Did something happen? You look serious.
Today is the day for serious Bond missions.
You mean the OSF Hospital's chairman? Can you tell me what it was about?
The one that killed Gemma's
Be
friend?
ready. You won't like it. He said, "It seems you've learned a lot about the hospital recently, but you don't need to get involved. If you consider yourself a part of the Ichijo family, then keep your mouth shut."
He's clearly threatening you.
Yeah. I was shocked. But beyond that, I'm just so frustrated. We worked hard to uncover the government's secret, but they're still able to get away with it.
I mean, we've already
Managed to
started a
expose so
coup.
much to the public.
So,
The top brass are trying to save themselves by eliminating the evidence.
They can't go unpunished for what they did. Isn't there anything we can do?
Are you sure, though? I mean, no matter what they did, they're still your family. Isn't this hard for you?
I'm fine. It doesn't matter if they're family. Remember what I told you before? We've seen so many bad parts of the OSF. What my uncle did was unforgivable. I can't look the other way if I'm going to be able to stand proudly as a member of the OSF.
Then let's think together on how we can go after the chairman's crimes.
We basically need
I
to
think
find
this is probably going to be another
evidence that my
combat
uncle and
encounter.
others were connected to that research.
Yeah, but that data isn't going to be something we can easily access.
If there's any evidence left, it would need to be somewhere secret.
Yep, the old OSF hospital.
Like the old OSF hospital.
That's a combat
seems
encounter.
There are others there, so maybe they think nobody would go investigate it. Let's check it out together.
You'll come too? I'm happy to hear you say that, but
Come on. I said I'd help you
I wonder
anyway.
how they handle this sort of thing
Thanks.
in the
let's go
anime.
together then.
I should probably watch that at some point. Hanging objects.
here?
Can I do anything to the... Oh.
Yeah. Makes me sick when I think that our families were involved. I don't sense anyone here. Was it closed off?
Everyone in this game has family problems.
If there's any
Oh.
evidence left,
Everyone in most anime has family problems.
be careful.
Now die!
Boy, I sure love that. Those projections appearing with static and loud noises stopped being... I wouldn't even say scary after the first time. Surprising? Oh, right. I thought this was a new area, but it is not. Oh wait, right. There could be secrets in any one of these doors. Okay. But there isn't.
Look, someone's being attacked by others. Could it be a researcher?
Oh right, this is still an active part of the hospital. I forgot
We need
about
to
that.
save her first.
You're right. Let's hurry.
Zero safety measures in place. There were 3.
Defeating them would be hard enough. But I'm worried I'm going to hurt her trying to protect her. What are we going to do?
Shove her inside one of the sealable
Can you create a wall of
rooms.
fire around her to keep the others away?
Can you?
If I do
That seems
the woman would get
excessive.
burned too.
Yeah.
Keep the intensity down and have it pointing towards the outside. That should keep her safe in the center.
That's not how fire
On
works.
paper, sure, but my power is hard to control. I'm not sure I can do it.
But if we don't do something, watch out!
Just build a pile of debris around her or something.
I don't want to die.
You can do it. I just need you to hold it for a short time while I draw the others away.
Okay, I'll try. Fire, do what I say!
Great job. Keep it up. Now I can take care
The
of these
floor
guys.
also looks like wet paint in here.
Did it work? Right, now's my chance. Are you alright? Come this way.
Thank you. I thought I was dead.
And any other day you would have been, so... You better do something for us
still
later.
Yeah, I'm still good. Now to unleash everything I have. Use my power?
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
No.
Fire! You got this! It's making me sluggish.
Oh, fortunately these enemies are a bit easier than I thought they would be to kill. Ow. I forgot that tentacle enemy just throws things at you. That's its special ability.
I'm using this, Segumi.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
I've very specifically heard the sound effect for a correct dodge there. Yeah, I got another one, but it just didn't work. Alright, wait a second. I can just pour oil on it.
It's covered in oil. Burn it up.
Yeah, I was trying to do it fancily, but I guess brute force also works pretty well. Oh, more.
Can't see it, but the other is still around. Use FAX.
Alright, I accidentally just knocked all of them down at the same time. I keep accidentally mousing onto the maximum jelly. I'm using full heals on optional encounters. Not super optimal.
That's all of them.
Yeah. Thank goodness you came up with that fire idea.
Sorry I put you on the spot, but I couldn't have protected her without you.
Oh, right. Where's the woman we saved?
Dead.
First, let me thank you for saving me.
Please. We only did our jobs as members of the OSF.
We've been
So you're with the OSF
exiled.
like I thought. Why did you come here? Was it to arrest me?
No, we mean you no harm.
Unless, of course, you're one of the people involved with,
Sumeragi, the
you know,
traitor?
the brain
I guess that
extraction
means you're not with the government.
of,
Okay, I'll trust you.
you know, combat veterans.
Either way, it doesn't look like I'll be able to get out of here on my own.
Can we ask what you came here to do? Are you a researcher here?
Yes, I've personally conducted many inhumane experiments here. But I just couldn't go on with it anymore. Doing those terrible things to innocent people. The guilt kept me awake
So
at
you're a
night.
whistleblower then.
Then I saw that broadcast and thought it was my chance to atone for what I did.
Do you mean the video of Kaito we sent out from Arahabaki?
You did that? Then I need to thank you again. That broadcast helped me make up my mind. I need to reveal the truth and have everyone, including myself, receive the proper punishment we deserve.
Then it seems like we're here for the same reasons.
What do you mean?
We came here looking for evidence.
And
against
this
the
is where
people
they
running
play the
hospital.
slice of life
We thought
comedy
there must be
music.
some here.
I see. Then I guess we're both lucky. I just retrieved some data from a locked terminal in the back. It lists who was directing the research and for what reasons. It even has signatures with their names. If we can make these public, even the higher-ups won't be able to make excuses.
Unfortunately, it's invisible because there's nothing in my
Means we'll
hand
achieve
right
our
now.
objective if we safely escort her back to the city.
Yeah. I can't believe you snuck in here by yourself, when the place is crawling with others.
There's a passageway just for the researchers, to avoid the others. It was blocked halfway through, so I had no choice. I was really scared.
Well, you're safe now. We'll protect you.
And there we go. Bad things will never happen again because of us.
I can make my own way back from here. Thank you for escorting me this far.
You're in the middle of a city that is
Our pleasure.
ostensibly in the process
I feel
of
so relieved
rioting.
to learn there was someone in that hospital with a conscience.
And you both gave me hope. A chance to right my mistakes.
How do you plan to release the information you found?
I plan to take it to the press first, but I'm not sure if there's any organization that's not in bed with the government. If there's not, then I'll think of something else.
I remember early on when the press was one of our biggest enemies in this game.
Yes. Thank you.
You look relieved.
Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to understand what Gemma said the other day.
You mean about a reason to fight?
Uh-huh. But maybe fighting isn't the only thing I want to do. I thought my pyrokinesis was only good for burning my enemies. But now I see I can use it to protect someone too. I feel like there's something there. I mean, I'm still working it out, so I'll have to give it some more thought.
I'm glad you seem to be
I
on.
wonder how vision attacks work when you
I
have
hope my
multiple
idea
members
helped.
of your party that have that
Yeah,
opportunity.
it really helped.
Does it mean
Thanks.
vision attacks are going to show up
Well,
more
Let's
frequently?
head back to the hideout.
Or is it just like there's a random chance and they show up, you know, just as frequently? Ah, wait. Okay. That's actually pretty interesting.
This
It looks
might not
like
come out right, but it's more fun living in the unit
on
than I
that
thought.
loading screen,
It's a little
where we have all of the
inconvenient, though.
people walking alongside of each
But
other,
everyone in our platoon is nice.
that
and I'm
people
always
keep
with
their
you.
cosmetic items
I
on.
hope we can keep fighting together. Being with you makes me feel safe.
Because it looked like Luca still had his feathers. Yep. Vision attack from Hanabi. Got a golden Baki doll.
Maybe it's time to move beyond being childhood friends.
Right.
What? Nothing.
Why are
Oh,
you
you.
anxious? I like that we're childhood friends.
What an anime character. I didn't even notice that I could get a Bond episode with you.
There's that stupid face again.
That's
Love
how
you too,
start a
Sheeden.
conversation?
Sorry, I call it like I see it. I suppose I'm getting used to it, though. You make sure to stay alive so I can always see your stupid face.
Oh. Oh, that's something that's better than anything else anyone has ever given me. Right?
It's not what I wanted.
Wait, let me... No. SAS effects, there we go. Oh. Seems like they've all given me something like that. Alright. Let me take a look. Okay. That one I knew about because it was something that I did all the time. What about you? Oh, it just recovers faster. Okay. That one's passive. How about you? Okay, you just gave me a mid-air teleport. You have no bond boost. Yeah, Sheeden's exceptional. Alright. Nothing from you. Right. Okay, so it doubles throwing effects. Got it. I actually didn't know what her ability did. Ah. Okay, I remembered seeing that you could backstab with him, but I did not remember how
I'm
to do it.
beginning to see how to handle you.
Is that something I should be happy about?
Alright, it looks like all of their Bond quests are going to be a conversation.
Our jobs are dangerous. What do you think about holding onto a charm just in case?
A charm?
Oh, you don't seem that enthusiastic about it. I thought it was a good idea. It's very effective. If you ever change your mind, just come talk to me.
Thank you for your charm offer. Yeah, she is also just blanket
I feel like I know you a
increase.
little better now. We still have a long way to go, though. We should talk more. I think we'll get along fine.
Alright, Kagero. I'm ready for your
Yuito,
2-second
you
conversation.
working hard today too?
Huh? Well, I guess so.
That's good. Keep it up then.
Yay. Oh, and increases recovery speed. Alright.
How was that?
I feel like I got spoiled by Sheeden's.
I don't really get you, but
Oh, whoops.
You're so serious.
It was
Yuito.
so much
Ever
stronger
since
than
we met,
everything
you've been
else.
going out of your way to help people.
I'm not going out of my way. Why? Is that a problem?
Kinda. Guess being a problem is how rookies grow up. So keep doing it. Though I don't plan on taking care of you.
Alright, wow. Alright.
Very intriguing.
I guess...
I'd like to analyze, get to know you more.
I guess
I don't know
Sheeden
how
just
to feel, but I'm glad you're interested.
got the brunt of it since everyone else's is so much weaker. And another
Chief
bond
Kaito.
right away.
What? No one's ever told me that before.
Really? You're just as damn serious as he is. You also try to keep the peace. Well, your personality and tastes are different, but I like you more than the Chief anyway.
The chief died like 10 chapters ago.
I think I have a better understanding of the way you think.
What? You know what I'm thinking?
You're strange.
Uh-huh. I know.
What is?
Your existence. At first, you seem like someone trivial. Someone who would be neither useful nor harmful. But you're just a good person. A quality I've learned to not dislike.
Oh, you. Increased recovery speed.
I'm a little curious about you.
What? I see. Thanks?
Why are none of those more interesting? Cheaton just stole everyone's interesting abilities for himself. Oh. I got a full Bond episode out of her, too.
Kasane?
Sure, what is it?
I just wanted to say thank you. I owe you my life.
You owe me your life. I don't know what you mean.
She's just as blunt as always. You know, I actually kind of missed that about her. Oh, you know, at Arahabaki. You saved me when I almost lost my memory.
Oh, actually, it wasn't just me that saved you. It was Hanabi and all of us.
Stop attributing
I'm
incorrectly
grateful to
there,
everyone,
Arashi.
But the only reason everyone was there in the first place was because you brought them. If even one of them hadn't been, my memory might not be complete. So, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Alright, I accept your thanks.
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, it's kind of weird just talking normally like this.
Given that you were trying to kill me for 4 chapters.
I mean, we were enemies for a while, and now we're fighting together. Life sure is full of strange, unexpected things. Sometimes, I think that the fact that two people
Also,
exist
what
with
happened
the
to your
same
sister
power
that got
at
turned
same
into the
time
monster?
At the same place
I'm just
might
gonna
mean it's
drop
fate.
that.
You can go ahead and interpret it however you want, but I don't believe in fate.
That storyline has not
That's
been
the
addressed
Kasane I
since
know.
chapter 2.
I guess it is kind of an exaggeration.
And we're
Well, I
on
would say it's more
9.
logical than an exaggeration. We're only here because we chose to be.
It was mentioned
Whenever
a couple
I hear
of
the word
times in
fate,
between
it
them.
just sounds like something given to us.
But nothing important happened with
Oh.
it.
That's not really what I meant, but I see how it could sound like that. When I think of fate, I think of something from a past life, or like there's a strange power at work. But yeah, I just don't feel like I entirely chose this.
What do you mean?
Fate does seem like something being forced on us, but we meet and part with so many people all the time. All of that put together makes me who I am now. Like, my ability to choose is thanks to everyone.
If that's what you mean, I feel the same. If I were by myself, I wouldn't have been able to choose this path. I haven't told you yet, have I? That my
Oh,
sister Naomi
there
is
we
dead.
go.
What? What happened?
She saved me when we were fighting Togetsu. She always saved me, every time right to the end.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't have been there to help. I didn't know, and...
It's nothing for you to worry about. I just thought of it while we were talking.
Just off the top of my
fact that
head,
I'm here and
forgot it
fighting
happened,
alongside
honestly.
you is thanks to her.
It is?
My first impression of you was, he's not worth my time. If my sister didn't focus on you, I probably would have forgotten all about you the next day.
Damn, that's a pretty bad impression. What do you mean by Naomi focusing on me?
Well, my sister... she really liked you.
Oh, I'm flattered. I wish I had gotten to know her better.
Before she got turned into Monster
I'm sure knowing
Mash.
that would have made her really happy.
It's hard when someone dies. Since I've joined OSF, I've lost so many people. It's shocking at first, but it really starts to sink in later. I'll never get to see or talk to them again. Before, I could always just use brain talk to see and talk to them whenever I wanted.
Even so, the time you spent together wasn't for nothing. You can remember them whenever you want. We can't let it be for nothing. You said so yourself. The people we meet and the relationships we build, that's what makes us who we are.
You're right. I guess we just have to keep on living.
I suppose
Embracing the
Kasane's
memories of
sister
those who
wasn't really
passed.
part of Yuito's story. It just
I'm
sort
really
of
glad I didn't lose my
impacted it a
memory.
little bit.
Thanks again.
I'm glad we talked.
It makes sense that it's
I feel better too.
more explored in
We
Kasane's
should have another
campaign.
talk like this soon. We're back on the same team again.
As long as it has some meaning, sure. I don't really like small talk.
That's fair enough. Looks like you're still you. I sure am glad we're working together again.
Yes, me too.
Kasane and I really haven't changed all that much. But now we can tell each other what we really think.
She unblocked you on Brain Book yet?
Hey, I take back what I said. Arashi told me that calling someone a good person isn't always a compliment.
I think it's usually used as a compliment. Well, at least that's how I interpreted it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good then. Words are complicated. Thank you for taking mine at face value.
I wonder if it's a Japanese language thing that didn't translate well.
I think I understand you a little better now. Really? I'm happy to hear you say that.
Alright, and that's everything, right? All of them? Gonna run up to everyone and not actually talk to them. Alright. One last thing to do, which is to check my brain messages. There's 50 of them. Alright. Hey, today was fun. Forgot to tell you something important. Listen, Yuito, after living for more than 2,000 years, there's one thing I can say with confidence. Wanna know what it is? You were asleep for most of those years. It was a good experience, thanks. I suppose I'll bite. What is it? Well, if you play the guitar, you'll be popular. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty good. Tell me what you want to learn. I'll teach you. Hello there, T-Ranger. Don't know how much longer I'll be going on, given that I've hit the 3-hour mark. It's good to see you. I was thinking about the forced transmission to all citizens. It might be really dangerous. I hear what you're saying, Tsugumi. I was only worried about the emotional shock of all that information at once. But depending on how we use Arahabaki, we may be able to do something like my brother did. But what Karin did... Oh, by what Karin did, do you mean infiltrating people's minds and putting their bodies and powers under Arahabaki's control? Does that mean there's a possibility that all the citizens could lose their memories and consciousness like Yuito did? I believe there is that possibility, but the forced broadcast was necessary for us. Yes. We were able to show the citizens the truth behind the curtain. However, we must be very careful in the future. Well, 3 hours is just sort of the arbitrary cutoff point that I've placed for most of my streams. It was originally because, what was it? My stream schedule was a lot more inconsistent, the amount of time that I would stream for, before I started streaming Octopath Traveler. But because of the amount of talking that I had to do in the Octopath streams, it shredded my voice. But I'm doing better now. I am pretty sure if you go back to my first Octopath stream, and you get to like the very end of it, I'm actually just coughing on stream because I cannot breathe properly anymore So that was a fun experience. Obviously my fortitude has gotten a lot better. I believe by the end of it I was, you know, going a lot longer with my streams. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I at one point did a 4 or 5 hour Octopath stream and my voice was fine by the end of it. It was just a slightly new experience for my vocal cords. Right. Yuito, I found what you asked me for. They're saying that Nagi died in combat against others, so they're treating it as a KIA. Nagi's body made it back to his family just fine. Don't worry about that. Oh, thanks, Wataru Haruka. Where my heart is. Of course, our connection to you will continue, Gemma. Don't forget it. I sure won't. I may be subconsciously afraid of life after retirement. Thank you, Yuto. It's slow going, but I'll try to be more positive. Nabi wants to do more research. Good work today. I didn't know you could use powers like that. I want to do some more research. I think there's a lot you could do, Hanabi. Let's do some research together. I'll give you a hand. Really? Next time we're training, I'll put you in the middle of a ring of fire. Just kidding. Talking to you makes me feel brave. I'll do my best. And finally, Kasane. When you put the ampules into Baki, you looked like you were used to that kind of thing. Are you good at sewing or anything else? So you remember that. Yeah, that's how I was brought up. I can sew, cook, and generally take care of myself. Right, I want to cook you something to say thanks for saving my life. You cook for me? I have pretty refined palate, but yeah, that would be nice. Aha! Yuito likes cooking too. I think I already knew that. I'm pretty sure I brought up that exact point in the past. Right. I finally got the last of it. Now, I'm just going to get this because it's the last item on this branch here. I just think that's funny. Or fun. So, I just need 5 and that one there. And then I'll have everything in the expand tree. So that'd be nice. Alright. Let's do some shopping really quickly. Can I buy new weapons now? I can. Oh, but it looks like everyone on the quote-unquote other team is already fully maxed out. Well, I guess I'll just max out the rest of my team then, in that case. Why is it gold? It's the weirdest design decision. No. Exchange. Weapons. Oh. I can make myself a little bit stronger. And also... +3 points. +3 points. Wait, what? What am I missing? Billy Bell M5? Hmm? Well, then what weapon does she have? Is it... Wait, what? Did I not buy it? No. Oh, no. She has the M4 equipped. Oh, I did what I normally do. Oh, I bought 2 of those. Whoops. Alright, well now I'm confused. Alright, let me just get back down to where the lily bells were. Oh, that's not it. Alright, that's what I have equipped. Oh, I don't have enough battle records. Huh. That's the first time that's happened. Alright. Yeah, this was where I was going to end anyways, so this is a mutual goodbye in that case. Now I can save. And next stream I'll be starting in whatever chapter that I'm going into. I've forgotten. Oh, probably chapter 9 since I'm in standby phase 9. Is it going to be chapter 10? Not actually sure. Right, well. Thanks to T-Ranger and Ryan, if you're still here, and anyone else who came along, as well as the people who have already left at this point. I appreciate all of you for coming out. And by that I mean coming out to watch. Is anyone live now? I will enjoy the rest of my day as well as I can. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I've recently connected with a bunch of my siblings, so let's go visit one of my siblings, Rowan. To pull up his stream on my own side so that I don't have to sit through any issues. Or ads. Not issues. Why did I say an issue? I guess ads are an issue. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Until next we meet, adieu.